I'm gonna go scout this road out. Looks a little dicey to me, so pulled off the side of the road here. The guy's got a little homestead going, seemed like a real nice guy. Told me I could unhitch and leave my trailer there so I could go on up the road without it and just see if I think I can get where I want to be here. So that's pretty nice of him. We'll see. This is a little more rugged than I expected it to be. Beautiful country though. There's a sign that says steep single lane road with limited turnouts, not recommended for trailers or motorhomes. That's not a good sign. And there's a barricade right there. And I'm pulled off to the side of the road here, getting ready to get back on I-90 west. The boondocking at the ghost town didn't work out. I got on the last 10 miles to the BLM land got to be a dirt and gravel road, and it was getting kind of narrow, so I got a little uncomfortable, and so I saw a little homestead there and the guy was outside, so I pulled over and I asked him, if he thought I could get up there and everything with that camper, and he said maybe, since it's a small trailer, but he never recommended anybody just try. So he actually offered to let me unhitch the trailer and do a little recon up that road to see what I thought about it. And so I did that, and I got within about 3 miles of the ghost town, and the road just got really narrow, and there was a sign there, and they had a barricade kind of halfway across the road. There was a sign there that said this is a very narrow one-lane road the rest of the way up, and it is not recommended for trailers and motorhomes. And so I just took that for what it was worth and turned around and went back and hitched the trailer back up and then headed on out of there. It just, you know, I maybe could have made it up there because my trailer is not that much wider than my Highlander, but the problem is that you get up there and then somebody is coming the other direction and they're pulling a trailer, and you're just both stuck because you obviously can't go forward, you can't go back. There were no turnoffs and you know, pull-outs and stuff like that on that road, and so it's just not worth it. And I got to thinking, you know, if they don't really recommend trailers and motorhomes, and then what's the boondocking going to be like? You know, I guess it's mostly for tents and stuff, because I just didn't think it was worth the risk of getting stuck and you know, and then getting up there and finding out that the dispersed camping really wasn't suited for, you know, trailers and stuff. So anyway, back on the road, I'm headed towards Missoula, and I'm going to figure out another plan. I may actually drive on up to Glacier National Park. Some people that camped by me the other night had just been up in that area, and you know, I was telling them, you know, what I'd heard about national parks not really being pet friendly, and you can't do much if you got dogs with you and stuff like that, and said, you know, it's not really like that, at least at Glacier. There are some areas that you just aren't going to, you know, get to with a dog, but there are some areas and some of the glaciers that you can. So, you know, maybe that's an option. I'm going to look and see how far up there it is, and then what kind of a route I can take from there over into Washington and get more over towards Spokane and ultimately Seattle. So maybe that's the plan now. It's a really, really beautiful country around here. I got some great video of the drive, at least up to the point where you know, I couldn't really get any further and decided to turn around and call it quits on that. So I'll share some of that with you guys. Sure you'll enjoy it. I'm going to just kind of pan around here and let you see some of the country that I'm at. There's a real nice little river right here with the mountains in the backdrop, and I'm sure there's some really nice trout in there. I didn't bring anything to fish with. I think there's some wild blueberries and stuff growing around here. So anyway, here's a shot of it. Very pretty country. And there's a little white, I gotta think of a name for that thing. All the full-timers name their rigs and stuff, so maybe I'll be cheesy and name this guy too. I don't know. Not really into that kind of stuff, but anyhow, I'm gonna head on down the road.